Hey everybody, Andy here, back with more Let's Play FTL. So I didn't really mention it in the last video, although I did in the comments. This video's obviously a little bit more of a soft-spoken one than a whisper one, and generally people seem to enjoy it, which is nice, and I think the duration of the FTL playthrough will be primarily a soft-spoken commentary, but don't worry, to all the people that prefer a whisper commentary, I will be doing other games that have that. So, let's continue on now with our space exploration adventure. Things look pretty dire. You can see my hull's pretty low. We got fairly beat up in the first sector, but I would like to think that things aren't really quite as bad as they look. We did just recently bump up to our second level of shields, and we have 7 people, which is really good to have coming out of the first sector. We are only in sector 2. I just need to make sure this guy is where he's supposed to be. So let's start jumping around, shall we? There is a store right there. Before I go there, I think I'm gonna try to bounce to a few of these other nodes first. Maybe this one, and then up here, and then maybe we'll... Oh, that won't really work. We might want to go up. Okay, we can, I don't know if there's a... Okay, there is a way we can do this without revisiting some nodes. Okay. Apologies if the audio was doubling. I had it turned up more than I should have. It's down now, though. An unidentified ship is badly damaged and still being assaulted by a space pirate. The victim begins a distress message until the pirate cuts in and offers to split the bounty if you sit tight. Let's try to attack the pirate this time. This happened in the last sector, and we accepted the bribe because it was pretty good. This one, not so great. Plus, they're pirates, and they should pay for their wrongs. The pirate ship stops in pursuit and locks weapons onto your ship. They don't have a med bay. I'm gonna go ahead and teleport some guys over right away. And I think we'll go into the pilot area. Excellent, they're NG, so this should go pretty well. And with our 2 shields, I don't think they can actually even hurt us. Oh, look at that. That was really easy. I do have to keep an eye on my hull. This is a little dangerous. The pirates are all dead, leaving the ship dead in space. You scrounge what you can from their ship before contacting its former prey. The pirate's victim quickly jumps away before you have a chance to speak to them. And that's unfortunate. You'd think since I just saved their lives, they'd want to talk to the people that just rescued them. And in the timely fashion that I killed their ship. Surprised they managed to get away. There is a distress call over here, but I'm going to come up here. And I'd like to hit even a 3rd node before I go to the store. Especially considering the 1, 2, 3, 1. We should... Oh, this is a store too. Interesting. I might skip this store then and just come to this one. I probably will. We don't really have enough scrap to justify going to 2 stores. Strange vessel approaches. A digital message appears on your view screen. This is an automated merchant. Refill this vessel with fuel, and it will supply you with drones. I'm gonna go ahead and reject that. I'm a little disappointed with the lack of scrap that we collected in these beacons, and I would love to make this jump before making this one, but I don't think we can do it. I didn't even realize this big old nebula we have over here. That's gonna slow down the fleet, but Nebulas can be a little bit more dangerous. Okay, sensors reveal the interior of your ship, and give information about enemy ships. Well, first things first, we're gonna sell this, and I dare sell the mantis pheromones for 25. That would bring me up to 85, which would be enough for drone control, which comes with a free defense drone Mark 1, which is actually really quite good. I don't want to hire any crew, and if I did get drone control, I couldn't really repair my ship. Although with drone control to shoot down missiles, will I be able to survive with this low of a hull? This is a tough decision. Sensors aren't really so bad either. Certainly wish I had just a bit more money. Oh my, I didn't even realize this part. The combat drone, an ion intruder drone, breaches through the enemy hull and randomly ionizes systems. Hacking stun. I am going to buy this scrap recovery arm. Hey, what's this? Zoltan shield bypass. Allows crew bomb teleportation and mind control to work through super shields. That's okay, but largely situational. Okay. By the way, the scrap recovery arm allows the ship to collect 10% more scrap from any source, so it ends up paying for itself, and then some. And I am going to sell the mantis pheromones. They're good, but I don't think they're that good. I think the rest of my money should go to healing. And now, I think we're all done here. So, let us jump away to this distress signal. By the way, I'll try to use my pause button more quietly. You arrive at the distress beacon near a small asteroid belt and find a ship with pirate markings partially crushed between two large rocks. It must have been illegally mining the belt. We could dislodge the ship, or attempt to by shooting at the rocks, or destroy and loot the ship. You know, I'm actually gonna do this one. Seems a little cruel, but surefire way to get a little scrap, and they're just pirates, which have attacked me plenty already, and plenty in the past in this game. You decide the pirate is not worth saving, and fire a few volleys into their hull, causing the ship to depressurize and break apart. You move in to loot the remains. Fantastic. Let's jump down into this little nebula here. We'll probably skirt around a little bit as well. Or do I go up? I think up and around might actually be the preferred route here. Just trying to map this out in my head. I don't like that this one doesn't reach that one. They each kind of work out the same. We'll have to pick one though. I'm gonna go with this one actually. So it looks like a fight. Tangled wrecks of many ships wait in dormancy here. You see lights flicker on what looks like debris. A rebel scout bursts out of the wreckage, and he's got one of those hacking drones. And if this is a same laser as mine, which it appears to be, and this is a heavy laser, I do believe he can't actually hurt me. So he's hacked my piloting, and if I teleport these guys over, they would surely suffocate and die. So, we don't want that. Fantastic. We'll take these out just to be safe. Actually, we don't even need to. You know what? I don't want to use my bomb, which I almost did because I have auto fire turned on. I could use my bomb if I wanted to, but now that their piloting is out, I believe every one of my shots is going to hit. So we're just gonna I am going to speed this up by using one more bomb, actually. And then, oh, you can see the shields in the orange now as opposed to the red, so it does have self-repair, but we can shoot it fast enough. This doesn't really matter. This is going to get this guy slowly leveling up here. I believe each shot gets him one piece of a level. His highlighting's back, and gone again. Yeah, he's at 27 now, so I believe that's how that works. He needs 65 to get his first level, which will make him a 15% faster charge, if I'm not mistaken. And the ship has been destroyed, and we didn't take a look at damage. So that went pretty well, and you can see this cuts it like at least in half, which is quite nice. And we might come down here, we probably will, but first we'll go up here. We should be able to explore a fair amount of these beacons, and this one is experiencing an ion storm, so you can see we're running real short on power, as a matter of fact. What the heck is that? That looks like mind control, ion, and a laser. Ideally we'd want to keep both these up. Ooh, this is a drone as well too, so I can't teleport anyone in once again. I'm thinking this is the best way to handle that. And the first thing we'll want to do is bomb their weapons to Kingdom Come. Hopefully we hit right away, and if we do, which we didn't, oh, but then we hit with the laser. Good, so I suspect we won't take. Oh, he's killing him. Oh heavens, no. This is absolutely unacceptable. Let's get this guy out of here. And my oxygen is actually off at the moment. Oh, this guy's dying. Okay. Well, let's get you healed up, and just so we can make this fight go quickly. Oh, we missed with our bomb, and that's okay. Love to get this med kit turned on. Let's just go ahead and do it. And let's turn on the oxygen just to be on the safe side. Oops. I meant to have the laser power up. And this, I think this fight's gonna go just fine. Everything looks good. Oh, he got, well, as long as that's happening in the med bay, it's really not so bad, because they'll be constantly healing anyway, and then they should probably not die. So, as you can see, my ship isn't the best outfitted for destroying other ships with weaponry, a little better boarding. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. Okay, good. Let's man your places, everybody. You don't have a place because you're just Pomeroy. You're just kind of hanging out. Okay, we need some on the engines so that we can jump away. Why don't we come over here? Hopefully no more storms. Another drone, a lot of drones in these parts. Perhaps it's scouting ahead for the Rebel expansion, or maybe they're seeking to use this nebula for cover. Regardless, the drone does in fact identify me as hostile. Not a surprise. Once again, what do we want to bomb first? Probably the shields, I guess. I would love better, speaking of engines, let's do that. And we got a miss and a hit on the engines. Let's get Pomeroy in there. We hit the shields, which means we can now laser the weapons. And unfortunately we missed. Drones tend to have slightly higher dodge than and then some other ships. Another missile, unfortunately. Oh, and he looks to be a little stunned, but taking some hits. Just keep it on the shields for now. If the weapons get back online, let's get some of these guys healed up while we're here. You two, Pomeroy, you don't the mid base not actually on. Shields are wanting to come back online. Let's try to make sure that doesn't happen. And since it was the ion weapon that is online and not the missile, I don't actually need to use my bomb. So good. Is this Butters? Yes. Let's swap him out. Andy, we can bring back. And this thing's going down, and one more hit. Move you back to the engines, and Ori, you can come here. Also, you need to repair this anyway, so you get Pomeroy to give you a hand. Oh, we one more shot left to go here. And speaking of Ori, the ship explodes. I'll get back to that in a second. Leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. Great. Take your time, guys. There we go. Speaking of Ori, I went with that name because Ori in the Blind Forest comes out tomorrow, which I actually have every intention of purchasing and might, in fact, actually play, excuse me, on the channel. 3, 4. I'm actually going to just do 4 more jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, just to, we might be able to squeeze this 5th one in. 1, 2. I think we won't though, and I don't want to take my chances. A nearby planet speckled with settlements. None respond to my hails. Yeah, that's like more than twice as much as the Nebula sectors, actually. It's about 3 times as much, I'd say. Without active sensors, you have no other option but to look out for the viewports in apprehension. It's eerily quiet. A little too quiet, if you know what I mean. So here, and then the exit, and we probably could have made another jump, but that's okay. So, we jump into the middle of a plasma storm. Multiple recently incapacitated ships loom in the shadows, briefly illuminated by the lightning. We can manually search the wreckage for survivors and equipment, which I'm going to do. There is a chance that something bad will happen. We might say we have an expendable guy. Pomeroy isn't really doing much, and if we lose one of the other guys, he can replace them. Luckily it worked out. Most of the debris is hardly usable as scrap. However, you eventually find an intact weapon that can be mounted onto your ship. That's good, and we'll probably sell that small... Wait. Oh, it's another small bomb. You know, we could use that. We'll be going through a fair amount of missiles, but we'll wait on it for now. A little tempting to get some more reactor power. So unfortunately, we could jump here and then here. We'll get 2 more jumps, but then we will have to fight a big, somewhat scary ship. Is it worth the risk? It's always a tough call. I'm gonna go with no, and let's just get out of here. I always tend to try to maximize as much as possible, but sometimes you just gotta take the safe route. So we could go to an uncharted nebula or the rock-controlled sector, and I'm gonna go to the rock-controlled sector. We've been dealing with a fair amount of nebulas lately, and it hasn't been the best. The rock people have a particularly aggressive stance toward alien races trespassing in their space. Tread carefully here. I will do that. I am going to have a sip of my water. And continue on. go ahead and hop on down here, and then we'll hit up that distress signal in just a moment. Looks quiet, but you realize your computer is being scanned. A hidden rock vessel hails you. Why do you fill your computer with lies? These are not the holy words. Before you can interject, they open fire. It's gonna be like that, is it? I don't know what's going on with all of this non-powered up nonsense, but, you know, let's do something a little crazy. Let's power up both of the bombs and target right here. I'm getting super lucky with them never, ever having, I'm getting super lucky with them never having, med bays. So why don't we come down right here, and we have a rock man, and we have another one very slowly coming. I think we're gonna be fine here, and I also think that we're better off going on their weapons here. I'd love to take out this missile launcher. These two bombs might just be enough to do it. Unfortunately, not the case, but where the heck is that guy going? Oh, they're going to repair it. I don't think so, fellas. Not going to be having any of that. With the crude head, you're able to take the fuel out of storage. You also take all the scrap you can manage, and 6 fuel and 27 scrap is pretty nice. Oh my. No. Heavens no. I'm glad that they ask. I might not have even noticed. Turn our med bay on here. Gotta get our fighting crew all healed up before we jump away. Excuse me. So there was a store down here. I'd love to go to the distress first, but I think I wanted to come up this way, but looks like we'll be going down instead, and that should actually be totally fine though. So we're gonna come here first though, see what's going on. Your cockpit lights up with warning signals. You're being targeted by a nearby ship. The distress call was a lure to attract unwitting ships into weapons range. You prepare for a fight. Once again, no med bay. This is fantastic. So I'm going to assume there's people here, and you know, why don't we try double bombing the weapons area once again, and hopefully they go off before this fires. Oh, we did it. And we're definitely gonna kill this guy. With any luck, the only one left alive will be the other rock man. And it doesn't look like, oh heavens, Butters, you're probably fine. But let's just get you out to be safe. Great. The crew dead, you're able to take the fuel out of storage. You also take all the scrap you can manage. I believe when I have a teleporting crew and I don't destroy the ship, that's what allows me to get the additional fuel. Okay, that was somewhat of a risky battle, but we came out on top, so good. And 136 scrap is a decent amount to be going to the store with. Certainly, and we have a couple of things to sell as well. Alright, down to the store we go. I cross paths with a rock ship returning from a rare diplomatic mission. Equally surprising, the captain responds to your hails and agrees to a mutual trade. I wouldn't say that should be surprising, considering I knew that this was, in fact, a store. Not the best store, however. Fire suppression automatically puts out fires. Crew take half damage from low oxygen. A repairer repairs your hull every time you collect scrap, but reduces scrap collected by 15%. That's probably really good. Excuse me, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to buy it. Doesn't look like I'm going to buy much, actually. Cloaking would be great, but I can't afford it quite yet. A battery backup provides a 30-second power boost to your reactor. That doesn't seem that good. And hacking targets a single system, locking its doors and granting the ability to temporarily disable or disrupt. Requires drone part at launch. I feel like that could be good, but once again, we're just going to fix up our hull and be on our way. I'd like to find some better weapons, to be honest. What do we have here? Unusual solar activity in this region means you need to get out quick. The rock pirate nearby apparently thinks otherwise as they move to attack your ship. Okay. Pre-battle pause, and let's see what we got going on. Clearly we need to teleport our guys into, let's go into the engines in the back. And I'm not gonna go 2 bombs. Oh, what the heck, let's go 2 bombs. It's nice to be back here because it takes the other rock crew a fair amount of time to get down here. Oh, unfortunate. And he does want to go repair those, doesn't he? Let's hunt him down. Let's make sure he doesn't there's a fire in here. Oh, he can just stomp it out. Let's just kill him. Okay. And this guy should be able to kill him and get out. He wasn't. I forgot about the solar flares. That's okay. We'll just take out other things. Oxygen. Kind of want to pop in, see how he's doing. Oh, great. We killed him. There are no more life signs remaining on the ship. You strip it of all useful material. Great. So what we're going to do is this. I was thinking we might jump right away, but it doesn't look like there's a flare coming too soon. Oh, okay, now we jump as soon as that says solar flare imminent. We get the heck out of here. Let's go ahead and come up this way. You're intercepted by a rock salvage operation. They don't seem to mind that you're still on board. While they junk your ship. Oh, well, they're gonna mind when that plan doesn't work out for them. We need these guys to actually heal up. Ooh, that's a burst. It's a Mark II. It's a 3 burst laser, I think, that could do some damage, and they have a small bomb as well as me. Interesting. And you know what? This seems to be working out pretty well so far, so let's stick with this plan and get our crew healed up here. Oh, how did that? Oh, that must have been from the solar flare. I didn't even notice. Oh, we got a bit of a problem here. Before we do any teleporting, we might. Oh, we missed with one of our bombs, and oh, of course they hit our weapons. This is okay. Things aren't terrible. I think we can fix this up. Oh, that's a pain. Oh, great. That was great. I'd love to teleport over there soon. Let's get these fires taken care of. These guys seem to, I don't know, suck at putting out fires, as you can see. Okay, big heals for everybody here. Yep, oh, his health is getting mighty low. Okay. You are atrocious at putting out fires. Oh. Heavens. This is actually, I would say, a little ridiculous. They've had people coming and going on these fires, but still, We have a fire here. We have a fire here. And 2 fires here. Okay. This is not the best at all. He's low on health. We might want to call it on this one, but I really don't think this should be going as poorly as it is. The fires should really, at this point, just be going out with this many people, putting them out. It shouldn't be that difficult of a procedure. As you can see. Well, that guy's dead. Wait, of course there's a fire here as well. Is this the fires? No, of course not. I didn't. He's probably dead too. Yeah. Oh, right. More fires. And see, the fire spreading quickly, then the maximum amount of people in a room putting it out is, well, obviously very stupid. So we lost two crew members so far. Maybe get these guys to repair. And we'll try to get these guys in to put out the fires. We might still be able to come back from this, but obviously things aren't looking so good. And I could vent these areas, certainly, but I just kind of feel like, honestly, wow, we're getting pretty messed up, actually. I really feel like the fires shouldn't be as hard to put out as they are. Constant fire detail. They're just kind of pummeling away here. Unfortunately for me, this could be the end much sooner than I expected. Everything's getting pretty destroyed. I think we need to fix our shields here. That's a mess. No fires here, but no oxygen either. Of course, the fire now spreads down here. We need to get our O2 back online. Okay. Of course, there's a fire back in the pilot's area. I don't know how many fires I've put out in here, but certainly a ludicrous amount. Oh, this is knocked out again, I see. Or maybe I just didn't fully repair it. Oxygen is at 17%. Now then, shields back online. Let's get you guys healed on up. Oxygen's back online. Let's make sure that's on. Then we'll need to get weapons back online as well. Shields gone down again. The one bullet that made it through the shields. Okay, maybe you guys can come out in just a moment. Oh, of course, the shields again. They're fully capable of targeting other systems, of course, but... Oh, the oxygen as well? I thought I repaired that, but... I guess not. Oh, I actually didn't think my hull was that low. That went terribly. Unfortunately, not a whole lot I could do. Fires got out of control, and the constant bombardment. I didn't even have the option to jump away because my engine and my pilot were almost always offline. I could have maybe focused on them, but I think the big problem was, even though I have 2 mantises in a 2x1 room, putting out fires that just kept coming back, and oh well, that's FTL for you. Crazy hard game. I did kind of expect that was going to go a little better. We had full health almost coming into that battle. Maybe we'll try again though, sometime in the future. In any case, I hope you enjoyed this video. I want to thank you for watching, and take care.